these bills today the governor's going to sign are a product of many hours of work by the Land Use Commission, chaired by Tom Della, June Speakman, who I've saved the best for last, who's done a tremendous job as a low and moderate housing commission. And we passed together 13 out of 14 bills. The one bill that didn't pass was June Speakman's ADU. But I tell you, June, we're going to come back next year. We're going to double down our efforts. We're going to pass that bill early. We're going to work really hard with our friends in the Senate to make it happen. And I want to congratulate the Senate. Senator Coleman's here, but also my good friend, the Senate President, Dominic Ruggiero, who couldn't make it today, sends his congratulations to everybody, a big supporter of this effort. You don't get 13 out of 14 bills unless the Senate President supports you. So I want to thank him for that. I want to thank him for his continued effort. And we're going to continue to work to make this a successful effort. Someone said to me, what's the immediate benefit? Well, there are no immediate benefits because the bills don't go into effect until January 1st. But hopefully what this package will do, and I see some of my friends from Grow Smart, Scott Wolf, we worked together in the Sutherland administration back in the 90s, John Flaherty, John Moncantonio from the builders. Everybody was involved in these. Everybody. The Association of Planners, the League of Cities and Towns, Ernie Almonte, Jordan Day. I can go on, and thank so many people who've helped. But these were not my bills or their bills. They were everybody's bills. Everybody participated. It was a collaborative effort. And what you see and what the governor will sign today will be the work product of many hours of hard work. But primarily behind the scenes, two unsung heroes who helped me and continue to help me, primarily with housing, but with a whole host of other issues. My policy director, Lynn Urbani, wherever she is, Lynn Urbani, and Joella Roach, who brought in as our land use expert. I don't want to tell you when I told her the day of the last day of session, I said, Lynn, we're not going to get the ADU bill. Well, she was, I would say, mildly disappointed. That would be a gross understatement. But I said, we got 13 out of 14 and celebrate what we've accomplished, and we'll come back for more. We'll come back for those bills because they're really important. It's been a total team effort. Everybody at the State House, everybody in the community. I'll just speak very briefly about TOD, Transportation-Oriented Development. It's why we're at this school, because this would hopefully qualify. I know Brian's going to adopt regulations, but we're on a bus line, and this is a perfect example of TOD, and I want to congratulate the Grow Smart people and Scott Avedisian, former Mayor Avedisian. Scott, you're always going to be a mayor to me. Someone said, I called him mayor. He's not the mayor anymore. I said, I know that, but he's once you have the title. He came down today and made sure that a RIPTA bus brought advocates here today, because this is the type of development we're looking for. High-density development on a bus line, adaptive reuse. So I want to congratulate Representative Cruz, especially for that particular bill, and thank you all. And I appreciate it. And without any ado, it's my great pleasure, and I recognize Tom Naray. If I didn't, I want to say I did. And of course, I want to introduce a champion in the Senate who works really hard, who I've gotten to know and really have